Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess, so let's get into it, y'all. And what's going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and I intend on doing the exact same. Now, before we get into today's mess, let's talk about what we got coming up on the horizon. Now, as you guys already know, it is Monday, meaning tonight is the Whether You Like It or Not panel, okay? Where me, Sakina, y'all really BT and the return of Josiah's World TV. Yes, indeed, he will be back finally, you guys. We'll be over on Simply Sakina's platform tonight, so make sure you guys are tuned in for that. We'll be talking about this recent episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Also, be on the lookout for Boys Night Out this summer, okay? We'll be having our very first production meeting come next month, and we will be discussing this brand new season of Boys Night Out. We're trying to come in newer, harder, more funnier, all of that good stuff, okay? The show should be returning in late August, but early September. No later than early September, so be on the lookout for that. Also, every Thursday is the Chasing Dallas panel, where myself, T, Jamar, Carl, Jeremy, and Tramil give you guys the 411 and a rundown on the current episode of Chasing Dallas. But this week we'll be having a guest coming on to do some commentary with us, who is also from the Chasing Reality platform themselves. Also, this Wednesday on June the 7th, be on the lookout for my upcoming live with Mims, Make It Make Sense, who is now hit 50K. Shout out to my friend Mims. And Rodney the Voice will be counting down our top 5 least favorite housewives. So be on the lookout for that. And then next Wednesday on June the 14th, be on the lookout for myself, Mims, and Jamie, that's me, to be talking about the state of the Real Housewives of Atlanta and what can we possibly do and what do we want to see happen for the Real Housewives of Atlanta for it to come back to where it used to be, or is there any bad, or is it in a bad state at all? We'll be having that conversation next Wednesday at 8/7 Central right here on Scotty by Nature TV. So I'm very excited for you guys to see my upcoming collaborations. But those 2 collaborations that I just brought up are not the only ones that you will be seeing this summer. There will be Who Was Wrong 3, and it should be one-on-one this summer. I have not reached out to my people yet. I'm just now getting back into my shit. So now that I've been, now that I'm done with being sick and all that stuff, I can reach out to everybody for Who Was Wrong 3, and I can also reach out to everybody for one-on-one. Okay, I got my list out, so I know who I want. So with that being said, you guys, we're about to go ahead and get into the mess, and we're going to start this thing off with Mr. Bill Cosby. Okay, now Mr. Bill Cosby faces another SA lawsuit. Okay, so we're about to go ahead and get into this mess. So this comes from the jasminebrand.com. So let's listen in as I read the article. So it states, Bill Cosby is being sued for yet another SA incident. Bill Cosby is making headlines once again after a woman has come forward claiming that the actor forced himself on her after giving her to PILLS. Playboy model Victoria Valentino says that the incident happened back in 1969. Now, according to Valentino, she first met Cosby in his studio trailer after an audition. She says that Cosby ran into her while at a Los Angeles restaurant later that year and offered to pay for a spa treatment for her and her friend after noticing her crying at the dinner table over the death of her son. After their spa day, Cosby offered to treat them to dinner, which is where things took a turn for the worse. Victoria Valentino claims that Bill Cosby put pills next to their drinks and told the women to take the pills and it would make them feel better. She says that she and her friend took the pills and they began struggling to stay awake. In her lawsuit, Valentino says that she told Cosby that she wanted to leave and he offered to drive her and her friend home. She says that she felt nauseous and dizzy in the back seat. Cosby instead drove them to his office where she claims that he SA'd her. Valentino says that her friend passed out on a couch in Cosby's office and she sat down on another couch and closed her eyes. She eventually opened her eyes and saw Bill Cosby sitting next to her friend, staring in a predatorial intensity and an erection. She tried to turn his attention away from her friend as as a distraction. He then walked over to Valentino. She said that she says that she tried to stand up, but her legs buckled. She then claims that Cosby sat down next to her and unzipped his pants and forced himself into her mouth. He then allegedly stood her up and turned her around and insert. Yeah, Valentino says she has now says that she suffered severe humiliation, mental anguish, embarrassment, anger, and emotional distress and loss of earnings. On another hand, Bill Cosby's rep Andrew Wyatt is denying her claims. He said in a statement, media needs to vet Victoria Valentino cautiously and carefully because she has changed her alleged accounts of SA at the hands of Bill Cosby more than 10 to 15 times. Bill Cosby has had a slew of legal troubles over the years, and as previously reported in April 2018, Cosby was found guilty of three accounts of aggravated indecent assault and was ultimately sentenced to 3 to 10 years in prison. However, due to reported violation of his due process rights, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned the conviction, which led the actor to being released in June of 2021. In 2022, 5 more women launched a lawsuit against Cosby and NBC, which served as the studio for the hit sitcom The Cosby Show. Lily Bernard, Eden Terrell, Jewel Giddens, Jennifer Thompson, and former Hollywood producer Sandra Ladd claimed that Cosby either SA them or coerced them into having sex. Okay, so that was pretty much the article from the JasmineBrand.com, and I'm telling you, these accusations are a little deep. 1969, this happened. I'm not the type of person, as you guys already know, I'm the type of gay blogger, male blogger that gives women the benefit of the doubt when it comes down to being, abused by a man. So I'm not one of those men that sits up and take the side of a man just because he's a man. And a lot of the times I don't always take female sides if the story sounds sketchy. Now, it's way too many people that saying that Bill Cosby did this to them. So I'm one to say when there's smoke, there's fire. And while there may be some women that could be fibbing, there could be some women that are telling the truth. One could argue and say, this happened in 1969. Why are you just now saying nothing? But what people have to understand is the facts are that a lot of women don't come out and they don't come, especially when it comes down to celebrity men. A lot of women don't come out and they don't really come out due to the fact that they will be doubted and people will definitely take the side of the man before they take the side of a woman. I mean, do y'all remember that TLC record on the first album, His Story Over Mine? They will always believe his story. You know what I mean? So, I don't really know what to say. They already released him. So with her coming out with these accusations, I don't know what more they're going to do to him, especially when it happened years ago and we really don't have any solitary proof that he actually did it. I'm not saying that I believe it. I ain't saying that I don't believe it. I'm saying I'm not really sure what to believe. You know what I mean? But like I said, when there's smoke, there's definitely fire. And I don't really think that everybody's lying on Bill Cosby. It's the same situation with R. Kelly. When there's smoke, there's fucking fire. And I don't believe everybody was lying on him either. While there may be some doubts in some women's stories, there's no doubts in everybody's story. That's the type of route that I'm going to go with this whole thing. Okay, like seriously. That's all I can really say on it. Because I don't think all them women lying on Bill Cosby. I just don't. Do we want to believe that, Mr. Dr. Huxtable could be, capable of something like that? No, we don't want to believe that. But baby, that is Dr. Huxtable. This is Bill Cosby. Two different people. Okay. Now, with that being said, we're gonna move on to the very next story. And we're gonna move on to this month right here. He stays in somebody's DJ Vlad interview and he always saying something stupid all the time. And he always revealing stuff that I don't think any of us really care about. But anyway, Lil Boosie admits to beating off inside of an airplane bathroom on DJ Vlad. I don't know why we needed to know this, but let's listen in on what he had to say, child. Let's just listen.
He said, hard on the plane. It was a long plane ride. My on the plane too. Go jack off in the bathroom. I done did it before. Go jack off in the bathroom.
You jacked off in the bathroom before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking right, I did.
I've never jacked off the back.
And you never jack off in the plane?
I
did.
Checked off in the plane.
I did. I was looking at the magazine. No, I was watching Twitter one day. That bitch, man, I was on Twitter. I went hit my shit in the bathroom. The fucking right. I fucked in the airport.
We're not going to mention. Wait. The bathroom on a plane?
On the plane.
On the plane.
Yeah, I done jacked off on the plane.
You just needed to get that nut off so bad. You could
that
not
bitch
wait
got
for
hard. It about a 5-hour flight. I killed that motherfucker right in the motherfucking plane.
We're not going to mention the airline because I don't want you to get banned from that particular airline. So we'll just say what he said.
I don't know.
Who cares? And why did I need to report on this anyway? Why did I need to report on this anyway? I guess it just gave me a reason to drag Boosie because y'all know I don't like Boosie. So it just gave me every reason to drag him. First of all, why does DJ Vlad interview him every week? It seemed like Boosie gets interviewed by DJ Vlad every week and he just rambles on and on and on and on and on, saying a bunch of stupid stuff. And I'm trying to understand why. But in the words of Brownstone, and I can't tell you why. I don't think nobody can tell me why. I don't think anybody can tell him why. Because I don't even understand why he felt the need to tell us all that he did that. And I'm pretty sure it was spirit. I'm pretty sure that's the airline that he was in. Because it's giving me spirit behavior. You know what I mean? It's giving me real, you acting very spirit right about now. Because that's what it's giving me, child. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know why he thought that was even something to even discuss or even talk about, honestly. Like, who cares what you did? And you talking about you was looking at Twitter. You probably was looking at Freak Twitter. You probably was looking at Forrest Twitter from damn Black Ink Crew, Chicago. You probably looking at his damn Twitter. Because he do a whole lot of stuff on Twitter. Got women, tossing his salad and penetrating him. It's just all types of stuff he be doing on Twitter. And I'm just like, okay, for be open with your sexuality if you want to, but I wish that Boosie would be open with his because the shit that he talks about is just crazy to me. Because I'd be like, child, who gives a flying about any of this? You know what I mean? Who cares what you beat off to and all this other stuff? Because I don't think anybody really gives up. And then I still don't be understanding why does DJ Vlad even interview him? Like, he ain't got nothing to talk about at all. So I don't know why you got him, but I don't understand why anybody give DJ Vlad interviews. He just gave me suspect. I don't know why. It's just something about DJ Vlad that I just don't like. And he just looks stupid and sounds stupid every time he open up his mouth, even with the people that he damn interviews. I'd be like, why y'all keep going on his show and all this other stuff? Why y'all keep going over there? Why y'all keep giving him interviews? He's a goofball. Like, why? But Boosie is a goofball. So, I mean, it takes a goofball to know another one, if you ask me, because both of them stupid, especially Boosie. Every time he open up his mouth, it's an ignorant statement. If you want to learn what the hell ignorant means, all you got to do is open up a dictionary and you will see Boosie right there, right next to it. You'll see his picture right there next to the definition in the damn dictionary. Webster's at that. It would let you know who what's ignorant and what's not. And he's definitely ignorant as. And I'm sick of hearing Boosie mouth. Like, I'm sick of him. I don't even know why I reported on that, but I just wanted a reason to go off and talk about him because I can't stand him. Same reason why I be bringing up DJ Academics with his gerbil looking ass. Anyway, we're here to talk about NBA YoungBoy. Okay, that's what we're here to talk about now. One of the most depressing rappers I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, this comes from the Neighborhood Talk, y'all. So let me remove this right here. Oops, it ain't even up here yet. Wait a minute. Let me go back. There we go. Now, this is from the Neighborhood Talk. And it says that a woman is suing NBA YoungBoy after he allegedly had her thrown from the stage at a 2019 show and claims to have suffered a concussion, injuries to her back, neck, and ankle. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, it says NBA YoungBoy is being sued by a fan accusing him of having her thrown off the stage during a concert in 2019. Now, according to STL today, NBA YoungBoy was performing at the Ambassador Music venue in St. Louis back in 2019 when Caden Rutherford got on the stage. Someone working the show, the lawsuit does not specify who, went then threw Rutherford from the stage where she struck the concrete floor and a broken cable, according to the lawsuit filed on Thursday in St. Louis County Circuit Court. The lawsuit does not say how or why Rutherford got on stage. The suit claims that Rutherford suffered a concussion and injuries to her back, neck, and ankle, and that she continues to suffer physical pain and mental anguish that affects her daily life. The lawsuit accuses the rapper of having a history of fighting with fans at shows. The lawsuit alleges that given that history, the ambassador, the concert promoter, Major Entertainment LLC, and security company Elite Security Protection and Services LLC should have provided more supervision. Rutherford is seeking monetary damages from the rapper, the venue, the promoter, and the security company. Ooh, Jesus. Okay, then, child. So that's pretty much the article from the Neighborhood Talk concerning NBA YoungBoy. And yes, I've heard about his concerts, and I definitely heard about him always putting hands on his fans all the time. Now I'm gonna tell you this: I know my youngest brother listened to his music. I could never tell you not one song from NBA YoungBoy. I can't tell you. I just know that he is a depressing ass rapper, just based off the shit that I've seen my brother post. Like my brother posted stuff on Instagram sometimes, and I can, I sit there and watch my brother's stories, and I'm like, this nigga here is depressing. Not necessarily my brother, but NBA YoungBoy. I think that he's depressing as fuck. He gonna send these kids, child. I don't know. I don't know, but baby, crazy, crazy, crazy. But I don't blame her though. And I know some people are saying it's 4 years later. So why would she decide to, do what she's doing now? But she still, she probably didn't do it back then because, she probably didn't think that the pain was going to remain. But if the pain's still going on, I don't give a damn how long ago it's been. She's still dealing with it. So she may as well get her money for it. I'm just being honest with you. You feel what I'm saying? That's all. I'm just being honest with y'all. She getting her money for it, and that's just that on that because she's still dealing with the pain. So why not get paid for her pain? A lot of the times we want to defend these rappers and stuff and really act like they didn't do nothing wrong when in all reality they did some wrong ass shit. But we just don't want to own up. We just don't want them to own up to their wrong shit. And why are you fighting fans anyway? Like these new artists do not appreciate their fans worth a damn. And I'm gonna need them to learn how to do so because they don't appreciate their fans now. They don't. They don't appreciate their fans worth shit. They don't. And I be finding it hilarious that they don't. Like when you look at TLC and you see the way they embrace their fans, you don't see these people to up today doing that. They want to fight their fans. They want to cuss their fans out. They want to drag their fans on Twitter. They want to block their fans like Keisha Cole ass did me years ago. Like they want to do all of that stuff. They don't appreciate their fans. And for NBA YoungBoy to be throwing somebody off a stage is really ridiculous. And that means that security guards need to be there at all times if he gonna be that violent and throwing their fans off. Then it's a whole female you're throwing off the stage. Like, are you serious right now? Let's be for real. Something wrong with him. He's kind of delayed mentally. And I ain't even trying to poke fun at nobody that is, I ain't trying to do that. But yeah, something wrong with him. And he just needs to go. And that's just that. But anyway, we're going to move on to the very next thing. And that is Miss Kim Bierman and Croy Bierman. We know that they got a lot of stuff going on. So we finna go ahead and get into this article and talk about it right now. And this also comes from the Neighborhood Talk. I think everything that I'm talking about after this is coming from the Neighborhood Talk at this point. So it says that the police report reveals that Kim Zolciak allegedly punched Croy in the head for locking her designer items in a safe. Oh my God, child. It looks like a punch is what led to a divorce filing between Kim Zolciak and Croy Bierman, child. Now, according to a police report obtained by Page 6, Kim allegedly bopped Croy during a domestic dispute. Well, why? Kim told authorities on May the 4th that he locked all her designer bags, jewelry, and her passport in a safe before hiding the key. She says that the items were valued at $175,000. Per the report, Croy says that the items, I think I went too far down. Croy said that the items were marital property and explained that he took them with the intention of liquidating them to help offset some costs. Kim allegedly punched him in the head during hoping that the key would pop out like a Mario coin. However, Croy called the cops. Croy escorted Kim and the cops to the safe and gave Kim her passport. There were no purses inside. Croy says that Kim's alleged gambling problem has put them in a terrible position. Cops said that there weren't any visible bruises on him at the time. Oh, girl. Looks like Kim going through it, baby. Kim is going through it. It's a lot. It's domestic disputes going on. She punching folks because they locked up his stuff. Like, girl, like I never, you know what? But Kim, I'm telling y'all, and I ain't trying to laugh at a misfortune at all. Trust me, I'm not. But Kim was sitting up here bragging about Croy, acting like he was the best thing since sliced bread. I'm telling you that she was. She was acting like that man was the best thing since sliced bread, and Croy turned out not to be shit. But Kim got exactly what she got because she ain't shit either. And she ain't never been shit. And only somebody that, wears a hood, but she just got a hood, but she just don't fucking wear it. That's what I always thought of Kim, honey. So, But it's crazy that they're going through all this stuff like they are, child. They going through so much shit. And I slick feel sorry for her in a weird ass way, but at the same time, do I really feel sorry for her? Probably not, child. I probably don't feel bad for her ass. I'm just saying, cause Kim is something serious. Like when she really got all uppity and shit when she married Croy. And it's crazy to know that she punching a man and doing all this extra stuff to him and stuff, and they suing each other for custody and all types of crazy stuff. Like, you never would have thought they'd be going through the things that they're going through right about now, but they are. And it just lets you know that you can't be too judgmental and too much on your high horse when you dealing with stuff like that. Like when you get, like, a lot of people get married like Kim did, and then they want to get up on a high horse and look down on everybody and think that they better than people. Because that's exactly what Kim used to be doing. Kim used to sit up here and think that she was better than everybody because she had a husband. And look at her now. It's sad. It's sad to watch. It's sad to see. It's horrible to see. But I can't help but think that she did that shit to herself. I can't help but think that. Like, period. I really can't help but think that. It's crazy to me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I can't. It's crazy to me. But Kim, child, you in for a long ass divorce. It's gonna be a messy, long ass divorce. I'm telling you it is. And I'm gonna talk about it now. Trust me. I'm gonna talk about it, but baby, this is amazing. Like, it's crazy and not amazing. It's not amazing. I'm sorry, but it's crazy. It's crazy that she going through all of this shit. It is. Like, it's crazy that she going through that. So, shout out to Kim, I guess. I don't want you to lose your kids or nothing, but girl, you got too much going on. I don't wish no bad for her though, but I don't like him. That's all. Next up is Mr. Tyler James, who we mostly know from, was it the Bernie Mac show? And now we know him from Abbott Elementary. Okay. So apparently he's responding to rumors that people are putting out about him and his sexuality. And I'm not gonna lie, I've heard those same rumors about him. Like I know that a lot of people have been saying that he was gay. They've been saying it for the longest. So now we hear on the neighborhood talk, and it basically says that Tyler is saying that y'all need to chill on the gay accusations and let people be 100. Now, this is what he said on his Instagram. He said, usually I wouldn't address stuff like this, but I feel like it, but I feel like it as a conversation is bigger than me. I'm not gay, but I think the culture of trying to find some kind of hidden trait or behavior that a closeted person let it slip is very dangerous. Over analyzing someone's behavior in an attempt to catch them directly contributes to the anxiety of a lot of queer questioning people feel when they fear living in their truth. It makes the most pedestrian of conversations and interactions and spaces feel less safe for our gay brothers and sisters and those who may be questioning. It also enforces an archetype many straight men have to live under that is oftentimes unrealistic and less free and limits individual expression. I've been very clear about the intentionality, I'm sorry, to try to put into using my platform to push back against those archetypes every chance I get. Being straight doesn't look one way. Being gay doesn't look one way. And what may seem like harmless fun and conversation may actually be sending a dangerous message to those struggling with real issues. I refuse to inadvertently contribute to that message. Happy Pride to all of our queer and questioning brothers and sisters and individuals. And I pray that you feel seen in ways that make you feel safe in the celebration that is this month. As an ally, I continue to be committed to assisting in that where I can and helping to cultivate a future where we are all accepted and given permission to be in ourselves. Oops. Where am I? Alrighty then. Yes, indeed. Okay, Tyler James came in and read the girls down. Okay, and I think, rightfully so. Y'all need to stop trying to like paint everybody. Like, I don't like this notion that every man is gay. Anytime a man does something different, he's gay. Anytime a man presents himself in a certain type of way, he's gay. And they say that shit as if it is something that is supposed to be, acting like it's something that's supposed to be a bad thing. Like everybody's not gay. And my thing is that I don't like to even go down that road and act as if, you know what I'm saying, everybody's gay. Every time I turn around, like if you eat a certain type of way, that means you're gay. Like I be feeling bad for straight men. If you ever seen those ignorant ass Facebook posts where it'll be somebody like for example, it was one lady made a post on Instagram one time, not Instagram, but Facebook one time. And I thought that was the stupidest shit I had ever seen in my life. She said, I think it's gay for a man to have a birthday dinner. Girl, what? So now a straight man can't even celebrate his birthday. Or I think it's gay for a man to be excited about his birthday. Girl, shut the fuck up. That's the day that Jesus brought him to y'all. So how was that gay? I don't like that. And I'm glad that he came out and said what he said, because at the end of the day, I feel like when you act like that and when you do stuff like that or say stuff like that, you are kind of forcing certain people to stay closeted. And we all say that we don't like gay ass men. Well, not gay ass men. We all say that we don't like men that's in the closet. But with behaviors like this, they're going to be in the closet because y'all say stuff like this and make people feel bad for being who they are. You know what I mean? But this is a man who's not even gay, but they're trying to put that on him. You know what I mean? So let's not do that. Let's stop doing that. Let's stop making every man that you see gay just because he doesn't live to the certain stereotypes that you feel like he should live to. Like every straight man isn't supposed to be the same, and every gay guy doesn't supposed to be the same. Every gay guy ain't no overly feminine dude that's walking around here with lipstick, makeup, and nails on. Every gay man doesn't behave that way. And I had to let somebody know that one time, because when I first came out of the closet, somebody was saying that, well, I didn't know that you was gay because you don't dress this way, or you don't act this way, or you don't you don't do things the way that you be doing things, and things of that nature. And my thing is that I was like, okay, but all gays are not the same. Like, just because I'm gay, that doesn't necessarily mean that I want to dress up like a woman or act like a woman and stuff like that. Like, I don't think that I'm the most feminine guy in the world, but I'm also not the most masculine either. So that is where I'm at with it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know, mm-mm. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy to me, so I don't get it, you know. But people are gonna be ignorant, and that's just that. So we're gonna move on to the very next thing, and that is Mr. Trey Songz. Okay, Trey Songz. That's what we're about to talk about. Now, apparently, Trey Songz is facing a $10 million SA lawsuit after pulling a woman's breast out of her bikini top. Okay, so this is from the JasmineBrand.com. Okay, so it says another one bites the dust. Okay. Now, according to reports, the R&B singer Trey Songz is facing yet another SA lawsuit after forcing a woman's breast, bikini top down, and exposing her breast. Okay. Now, reportedly, the woman who's identifying as Jane Doe filed this lawsuit this past Thursday on June 1st. Now, Jane Doe claims that she attended an event at Foxwoods Resort Casino in Connecticut back in 2013 when the incident took place. According to her, she was with friends and co-workers and went to Song's tent for a photo op. Instead, she reportedly got nothing but embarrassment and asked the singer pull down her top and exposed her bare breast. At the time, Jane Doe reportedly worked as a business analyst for a local liquor distributor, but quit after the incident took place. The suit reportedly added, in what appeared to be an attempt to further terrify and humiliate the woman, followed the assault with a degrading chant. Titty in the open, titty in the open. Allegedly, the woman says that she thought it would be cool to take a picture, which resulted in a nearby friend capturing the moment on camera. She reportedly added in the suit that she left her job feeling ashamed, embarrassed, and anxious. Jane Doe is reportedly seeking $10 million in damages, up from the original $5 million that she reportedly demanded not to take the case to court. Okay. Also named as defendants are Song's manager Kevin Lyles and Atlantic Records. The suit reportedly argues that they were negligent supervising the singer and are responsible in some manner for his actions. The latest court case certainly aligns with the other tales about the entertainer's behavior as of late. In the past few years, several women have come forward claiming to have been victimized by the musician. Just this past February, Song's Lyles and Atlantic was hit with yet another suit with another Jane Doe claiming that she was physically raped by the entertainer. Despite Songz has continuously failed to be convicted of any wrongdoing, he's either had these cases dismissed or has been able to settle the matters before they've gone criminal. It does not seem that Trey nor the other defendants have spoken publicly about this suit at this time. And guess what? They're not going to publicly speak about it. And they're probably going to try and scramble to give her this damn money so they won't have to have no criminal charges or have to go to trial. Like I said, I put nothing past anyone. And I definitely believe that Trey Songz did this shit. Because I don't believe that everybody lying. I don't believe everybody lying on him. I just don't believe that. Everybody is not lying on this man at all. And I'm gonna need for everybody to understand that everybody ain't lying on him. He know what he doing and know what's going on, child. He know what he did. He know what he did to them women. He know it. Cause everybody ain't lying on him. And like I said, um, when when Kiki Palmer had first
Well, Miami police tell
when
us they
Kiki Palmer had first stated that situation, I believed her when she first said it, and a lot of people didn't because it's Chase Songz. Like, well, why would he do it? Why would he do that? He ain't got no reason to do that. It doesn't matter if he got a reason to do it, sweetie. He's still gonna do it. He still will do it. It don't matter. Absolutely don't matter. It don't matter at all. Okay. Period. Cause he gonna do it. Cause he feel like he gonna have control. That's why he's gonna do it. So I believe it. So we're gonna go on to this very next story, and it's a very sad story. DC Young Fly's um girlfriend was found unresponsive in her hotel room. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna listen to the news report and then we're gonna get into the story. So let me put myself on mute and then we're gonna listen in to the news report and we're gonna continue on with the story. Let's get into it, y'all.
Well, Miami police tell us they are investigating the cause and circumstances related to Jacky O's death. Her real name is Jacqueline Smith. Miami police say it was late Wednesday night that they were called here to this hotel, and that is where they found Smith unresponsive inside.
Miami police report it was just before 10 o'clock Wednesday night when Miami Fire Rescue responded to this hotel on Southwest 1st Avenue near downtown Miami after getting a call about an unresponsive woman. Crews took her to Mercy Hospital, where despite trying to resuscitate her, she was pronounced dead. Police tell us they and the medical examiner's office are investigating the circumstances surrounding the death, and the case is in its preliminary stages.
Well, Miami police tell us they are investigating the cause.
Okay, so that was the news report. Okay, now let me remove this. Now, it said that the family of Jacky O released a statement, and it says that it is with saddened hearts that we share that Jacqueline, aka Miss Jacky O, has passed away on Wednesday, May the 31st, on 2023. Okay, our family is still processing this very tragic and unexpected loss, and we ask that you give us privacy during this time. Okay, so they're asking for privacy at this moment. Yes, that she was the mother of DC Young Fly's children. um they said that she was staying at a hotel. She was taken to a hospital and she was pronounced dead shortly after midnight or whatnot. So it's from what they were saying, she was there after getting like this mommy makeover and stuff like that. And I feel bad for her, and I definitely feel bad for her kids, and I feel bad for DC Young Fly. Like, this is all sad, and I really don't want to stay on this because it's a sad topic, a sad story. But I'm gonna send my love and my condolences out to her family and to the man that she loves and to her kids, because it's all the way sad. Like, that is some crazy ass stuff, and I feel for her with that. Yes, I do. I feel for her. I feel for her kids, everybody that knows her. It's a lot on that. So that's all I got. I don't want to stay on it for too long because that's too sad. Now we're gonna get into this. This is the last story that I'm doing, and this is Miss Chika and Zonnique. Okay. Now, Chika got drugged on social media, honey. She didn't got drugged, child. She didn't got drugged. She didn't got drugged. She didn't got drugged. Okay, on social media based off of some posts that she made in regards to her plane ride. And she was going off about a baby crying or acting a fool on the plane or something like that. But what she did not know was that the child that she was talking about just so happens to be Zonnique's child. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into what her rant was. Let me go up here. Go up here and see where is it at. Okay. So there we go. So here we go. Put this up here. So Chika said, the lady next to me who thought it would be a good idea to buy yourself and your twin infants first class seats on a red eye flight, who just woke me up by bringing your screaming bastard to our seats to soothe her. I just bought $34 Wi-Fi at 4 a.m. to call you a stupid bitch. P.S. I hate you and I hope you get a paper cut between each finger tomorrow, you senseless wench. Like, are you mentally delayed? What makes you think that a 1-year-old would shut their effing ass up on a 7-hour flight that takes off at 1 effing a.m.? You already had them up past bedtime. I don't care about the circumstance. Take your ass to economy at least. Okay. So then after that, that's when Zonnique. That's when Zonnique came out and said, "Wait, I'm in tears. Not Chika Boo was mad my child was cutting up in first class. You should have just sat there and been mad, babe. She's got priority AF." Okay. Okay. Okay, Zonnique. Okay, that was the first thing. If I'm not mistaken, there was more stuff that was said. So let me go up because Sheikah was doing too much, child. Okay, here's another one. Um, it says somebody by the name of Beautiful Rose. Okay, so let's look at it. It's someone by the name of Beautiful Rose. It says, you stupid ass bitch. That was me you were sitting next to. So enlighten me. So let me enlighten you, you dumb asshole. They weren't twins. They weren't twin 1 year olds. One was my 4 year old child, and the other crying baby you're referring to was my niece Zonnique's baby. Oh, Jesus. She is 2 years old. You're upset because she woke up for 3 minutes crying out of her sleep like most fucking children. And I did immediately calm her down by holding her and talking to her because it was dark as hell. And I can't believe that you're that insensitive when she woke up once on a 5 hour flight from LA. Second off, it wasn't your seat from the beginning. You switched with someone else and set your fat ass next to me and let me express the funk that you brought on top of that. Crazy shit was it was you in my ear saying those girls are so good before she woke out of her sleep, scared, crying because it was pitch black and her TV had gone off, so she was startled. I appreciate all the things you wish for me, and I can't wait to see your ass again in person, bitch. You just mad a woman and 2 children could afford a first class next to a peasant such as yourself. You're a fake bitch in person. Oh wow. Oh wow. She kind of dug into her, I must say. Oh wow. Ooh. Let me see if there's any more that was said. Because I do know that Sheikah got drugged after that. I know that she did. Because I heard about it, child. That's why I went on Twitter and said, who the hell is Sheikah? Who the hell is that? Okay, so then Deja, who is T.I.'s daughter, she came out. And she said, I just so happened to be scrolling and I saw this video. I know it's long and I know nobody cares, let alone her, about anything. But I have to say, when mental health is brought up, I have something to say. As someone who deals with depression, anxiety, self-harm, and attempts to in a what? I'm sorry. I understand being on the verge of having a panic attack and feeling the need to release your anger, but this was not the way to go about it. There are so many other healthier ways to release your emotions. You came onto the internet, talked about children as a grown woman, and called my loved ones out their name. That to me is not equivalent to releasing your anger, but rather it shows that you are not emotionally mature or intelligent, and it feels like there is no accountability to be taken on your end. Obviously, nobody wants you to hurt yourself. You could have journaled about this and you could have asked the flight attendant for some headphones and listened to meditation and rain sounds to help reframe your thoughts. You could have even communicated to the person that you shaded on social media while in person and booked an appointment with your therapist once you landed. You have plenty of options, so you must be honest with yourself. Keep it real as to why you brought this to social media, because saying it was a way to release anger and prevent yourself from having a panic attack is not it. Ooh, another read. Poor Sheikah, poor Sheikah, poor Sheikah. I think that's it. Yeah, that's about it on the neighborhood talk. And I'm sleeping now, so I got to get done with this video. All I gotta say is you cannot come for nobody kids and then turn around and try to use this as a way to talk about depression and all this other stuff. Because I talk about depression, I deal with depression all the time, so I know. But you cannot do that and be disrespectful like that and think that that shit is okay when it's not. It's definitely not okay, Sheikah. And you got drugged, rightfully so. And I don't feel bad for your ass. Cause baby, you did too much. And that's just it. You did too much. You didn't have to go in on them folks' kids like that, but you did. And that's why they drug you. That's all I really got on there, y'all. I am tired as hell. I was going to do 2 videos tonight, but I'm just going to do this one video and give it to y'all in the morning. And the other video that I was going to do, I'm going to either do it when I get off of work before the panel, or I'm going to do it on Tuesday. so so that video can come out, so yeah. So with that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Also, click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. If you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below in the description box. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out here. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys a little bit later.